So the reason why we got the Sheriff's app was better communication with our public, more of a connection, and to make things a lot easier for them as well. So yes, the Sheriff's app absolutely has been the missing piece for the Sheriff's Office as far as how we communicate in all social media applications. Sheriff's app actually has become instrumental in communicating with more of our public. So it saves time and effort from a employee standpoint, and it is giving the public what they're asking for when they're asking for it at the time that they want it. So it's incredible.
I think one of the biggest benefits that I've seen is instantaneous communication, and it's a message from me to them personally. I have more compliments on that they got a message from me on their watch or on their iPhone, and it's a narrative. And if, for example, I have a missing person or a autistic child that's went missing or a drug roundup, I can direct the message the way that I want it said and the thing that my community likes to see, without having to worry about an external media source editing or maybe not getting it out for 2 days. So it's instantaneous communication is one of my biggest and valued parts of the app.
The Sheriff's app is not only a missing piece, it's an essential piece of our communication strategy. In particular, communicating with members of the public who have adapted and almost demand that they have immediate access to reliable information. One of the challenges that every law enforcement agency has is with the ability to send information almost in real time simultaneously comes the challenge of managing misinformation from unofficial sources. And before Facebook or other social media platforms create unnecessary panic, we can use the Sheriff's app as the official source to set the record straight and to create reliable, truthful information as opposed to getting panicked because of misinformation about everything from a school event or a missing person or a crash or something along those lines. And having the app, which people and citizens recognize is direct communication from the Sheriff's Office, it's real time, it's updated, it allows for two-way communication, really alleviates much of that misinformation.
Within a couple months of me being sheriff, I immediately got the Sheriff's app. I knew already some other sheriffs in other counties had good feedback. So that was one of my key things of being sheriff, was just being transparent with our public, getting that information out immediately because everybody wants it ASAP. And I want to be the one that puts that info out, not the media, because I can make sure it's correct. One way to do that is through the Sheriff's app. You know, it's very user friendly. If we've had a road shut down because of a bad accident, a fatal accident, I can get that info out within seconds. As long as you have your notifications on your phone, that'll pop up and alert you. So it's not you looking for it, it's coming to you. We live in the days now where people want their information very quickly. And I think it's important for people to get information. You know, if we're getting a bunch of car thefts or car break-ins, I'll put a post up in social media just explaining, hey, this is the area where it's going. This is what you can do to not be a victim of that. You know, I mean, I think that stuff is the whole big picture of being a law enforcement leader in the community is putting that information out there.
In the Submit a Tip, we've had several folks reach out in the past, and they were submitting information to us about certain criminal offenses occurring in their location, and so we've been able to get out there and work those areas. We've had several different types of calls come through where somebody submitted a tip and an arrest did result of that information that was shared to us. I know several wanted individuals were brought in as a result. It was folks that we had a warrant for, and we were actively looking for them.
There was a stolen vehicle recently that we put out on the app. The vehicle was found within 2 hours of us putting it out through the app, and the suspect was found within 48 hours. Just from putting it out to the public through the app and then having people share it that way as well. So it doesn't really take a whole lot of time. You just have to intentionally use the app to better help you. So remembering that it's there, using it for cases with your investigators, making sure they know that they can utilize that. Without the great support team that you guys have, we wouldn't be as successful in Oasis County. You guys are super responsive. I usually get an email back within the hour, and the last update I did for the scam reports was done within 48 hours. So you guys are responsive and helpful, and even helpful in a sense where if I say this is what I'm thinking about doing, but I don't really know how to make it happen, you guys work behind the scenes to figure out how to get that aspect added to the app for us.
A custom mobile app is more within reach than many agencies realize, especially with funding opportunities designed to help law enforcement invest in technology that improves public safety and community engagement. A range of federal and state grants are available specifically to support law enforcement agencies investing in tech-driven public safety and community connection. Some key examples include Opioid Settlement Funds, American Rescue Plan Act, aka ARPA, funds, relief funds, education funds, inmate welfare funds, performance and wellness funds, and state-level funds, just to name a few. In addition, many sheriff's offices have found success by taking a fresh look at their current budgets. Line items dedicated to recruitment and retention, asset forfeiture, and commissary funds, just to start. These sources can often be applied toward communication tools that enhance community outreach, such as custom mobile apps, internal apps, wellness apps, websites, and more. With the right funding strategy, these tools are within reach for your agency. At thesheriffapp.com, we have served the public safety community for more than 10 years, developing a variety of solutions that are designed to enhance communication strategies. Our team is ready to help your agency reach its citizens where they are, their smartphones.